Hi there, welcome back to Sapiens Forward. Today I want to talk about one of the AI-based tools that are out there that you can use called NotebookLM. This is a tool by Google which was initially released last year in 2023 but has more recently become accessible to more and more people. This is a pretty neat tool. I've used it myself for writing things and I think a lot of people out there could really take advantage of it. So let's dive right in and take a look. So like I said, this was initially released by Google in 2023, July 2023, where their labs division initially announced this new product they were working on. This is the announcement article they put out there. It was called Project Tailwind, but now they're calling it NotebookLM. So this is definitely a language model based tool, hence the term LM there on the end of it, that's used to help organize information. I think this is pretty clever. We're actually going to take a look at this directly here in a minute, but I really want to call what Google's saying it is and what it's really all about. They're calling it a notebook for everyone. It's an experimental product. The main thing here between this and traditional AI chat books is that it lets you ground the language models being a component of how AI systems work, in your particular notes and sources. That's pretty key. These AI models that are out there now that folks are trying out and using, like ChatGPT and Claude, etc., they are general large language models that are trained on a broad-based set of human knowledge and information and literature and materials. And you may be able to ask it a variety of questions. You ask those models questions about a variety of things, and they can give you some really great answers and responses. But wouldn't it be great if you could have it really hone in specifically at a very key or central topic that you're interested in? And that's what Google says this NotebookLM tool is all about. So let's actually just take a look and see what it is all about. So welcome to NotebookLM. So this is accessible to pretty much anybody out there. You can access it creating with a Google account. You can be set up here. Go to notebooklm.google.com. And here you go, an AI-powered research and writing assistant, working best with the sources you upload. So as we can see here, what it really wants you to do is have resources, documents, PDFs that you can upload to it, and it's then going to work with those. So let's try this out. Create. All right. The next step we want to do is it wants us to add sources to it. So I've gone ahead and grabbed something out there from the internet that could be an example source here. Is PDF, a text file, Markdown. Markdown is a type of formatting syntax for text to add rich formatting to it in a way that can be easily understood with code, or even audio files, so like an MP3. That's pretty great. So what we're going to do is choose something to upload here. All right. So what I've done is I've found a document out here from Microsoft about fundamentals of artificial intelligence. This is a great topic, right? What I've done is I've downloaded that, made it available, and then uploaded it into NotebookLM here. So let's see what we got. Let's first take a look at this guide. What is this all about? Not sure yet. Haven't used it in a month or so, so I want to see if there's some new features here. Let's actually expand this a little bit. There we go. So it just needs to be able to show all the different features. There you go. A little quirk with the application. So we have all these different options we can click on, which are kind of components to what this tool can offer you, as well as what I think is probably the marquee feature, the deep dive conversation. This is pretty clever, and this is something that I think has caught people's attention. This can actually generate what sounds like and acts like a podcast on this topic. So the AI system will actually take the materials that you upload. In this case, we've uploaded this student guide, and it can generate a podcast on that topic. That's pretty amazing. Besides that, we can have it create different types of materials based on the information that we've uploaded. So again, what I've uploaded here is kind of some learning materials on the fundamentals of AI, learning all about what artificial intelligence is, different areas and products that Microsoft has, some basic fundamental aspects of how AI fits into society, technology, economy, all kinds of stuff here, what it can be used for and applications. So what we can expect is that this might provide us some materials and notes automatically through its AI systems that we can then benefit from. Let's see what it puts together. Just got to think there for a second. We can add written notes. All right. So it's put together a short quiz based on the material we uploaded that we could then review and help us study to make sure that we've learned this topic. What is AI? And this is all coming from, again, specifically these materials that we've uploaded to it. So using the language model is able to interpret and understand what is in that resource and then make use of it. It's pretty amazing. Okay, let's go back. Notebook guide. That's how we get to these options. An FAQ. Let's create an FAQ. Let's see what that looks like. And maybe a briefing doc. These are all different versions of some of the output that NotebookLM can create for you automatically. Briefing guide, FAQ. So it's giving us kind of a summary of what's in that. Here's a briefing guide, kind of a summary again, in a different format. It's amazing, right? Imagine if you have, let's say, a PDF of, let's say, a textbook for a class you're taking, or some kind of subject that you're learning about. You got the PDF of it or some kind of digital copy of it. You can throw this in here, and let's say you want to get the what we would call a cliff notes, the summary notes for that, to kind of get a high-level understanding of what the program's all about. Boom, it's creating it for you. So generate the deep dive conversation. Let's check this out. This is going to take a few minutes, so no need to stick around. So I think we're going to pause here and come back when this is done and check it out. All right, we're back. And so Google's NotebookLM here has finished creating a little podcast for us on the fundamentals of AI. So let's give it a listen and see what it put together.
Welcome to another deep dive. Today we're going to try to demystify the world of AI, at least the fundamentals. And we'll be using a student guide to help us out as our source material, kind of aiming to break down this complex topic in a way that anyone can grasp, you know?
Yeah, like a crash course on AI for anyone who wants to get up to speed.
Exactly. So to kick things off, let's start with the most basic question.
So there's like
What
two different people here
is
interacting, but this is AI
I mean,
generated.
the guide defines it as creating machines that can, like, think and process data like humans. Replicating our reasoning, learning, and problem-solving abilities, all that.
And it goes beyond just programming machines with specific instructions. It's more about creating systems that learn and adapt on their own.
So this is pretty incredible, right? So it's created what sounds just like a podcast. If you subscribe to one out there, generally a podcast is going to have one or two people talking together, going back and forth on a topic. But this is AI generated. It took this material that we pulled from the internet on a topic. Could be anything, really. It's in a PDF format. We uploaded it into NotebookLM. It's basically evaluated this material, understanding what is the content inside of it, what are its key points, generated subject matter that it can then convey to you, but not just reading it back to you in some kind of monotonous outline of info. It's created a dynamic portrayal of two people talking about it in an engaging way. And if you notice the way they're talking, it has inflection to it and manner of speech that is more human sounding. That's pretty incredible. Clearly, there's a lot you can do with this. This is just kind of like an initial look at this and what NotebookLM is all about, what you can potentially get from it. Highly recommend folks taking a look at this and see how you can incorporate it into your life. If you're a student or if you're looking to learn a new topic, you're doing research, this could be really valuable. So hey, check it out, notebooklm.google.com. Let me know what you think.